there is a chance that people along this road, some of whom have voted for the very people in Tallahassee who continue to ignore this problem. And this problem is not just in Palm Bay, Florida. This problem is statewide. And one thing I want to mention is, during the last go-round where we had an opportunity to vote out John Tobiah, who has totally ignored his district, okay? We had realtors that voted for John Tobiah because he's a Republican. And unfortunately, as it stands right now, a lot of realtors vote Republican. It's just brand loyalty. It's got nothing to do with logic. Because if you're a realtor and you voted for the very person who continues to allow the perpetuation of this situation, then what you're doing is you're taking money right out of your own pocket. Because when you try to sell, like I said, when you try to sell a house and your people are having to drive through these conditions to get to that house, as great as the house is, okay, as great as that house might be, you've 20% of the time, I'd say you've lost the sale. So why would you ever vote for people who continue to do this to you? Can you tell me why? Because I can't. I can't understand just brand loyalty. Just because you're loyal to the brand, just because you adhere to the same kind of thought patterns that you would if you are with a team. Just because you like the Miami Dolphins, you continue to support the Miami Dolphins. I mean, I don't get it, because really what you ought to do, I think, and I got to be perfectly straight with people, if you're a realtor and you continue to put Republican people in Tallahassee, you continue to do that, I mean, you might as well just take some of your own money and just throw it out the window, because that's what you're doing. Okay, so here we're crossing St. Andre. So just off St. Andre, on some of these side roads here. Side roads feel bad. Oh, wow. Boy, that's a nice one. And see, there they are right off St. Andre. Look how hard they're trying. They're doing. Nice house. So we gotta ask ourselves, the public officials have to meet these people halfway. They've done what they're supposed to do. They bought into the dream of Palm Bay and this part in Central Florida. So they've done their part. They've kept up their house. And then you say, well, where has officialdom gone? Where has government gone? Where's the money gone? What do we do with the money? Here's St. Andre, which is supposed to connect up to the parkway. And this is what folks are dealing with. It's not only another thing. They keep grading this, which is they just keep taking a bulldozer over this and just grading it and grading it. And every time they grade it, that costs money. It costs a lot of money to grade it. They recently did it because it would be totally washboarded down. It looks like they did recently grade it, which is good. But isn't it better to go ahead and pave and asphalt this thing? And in that, this connects up to the Parkway, connects all the way down to San Felipe, San Felipe to Cogan to Babcock, which will eventually connect up again to the Parkway with connectors to I-95. Wouldn't it be better to get state road money for this? And has anybody even asked the current state rep if you can find him? Is it possible to get state road money? You know, you could put industry down here too. And one of the things that I think is important is the possibilities that are in alternative energy. And all of this territory out here now, we're getting into the west section of St. Andre. Ooh, a rare paved section. All of this out here has a potential to be used for alternative energy. We're heading out towards the south end now of the compound, which is a platted area left by GDC, and kids use this area for ATV. You know, they do ATV stuff. Kids come out here and party and what have you. And you know, if you've got a teenage son and he has a truck, there are chances he's been down here at night with other folks. You know, but if we got this area going, there's some kids have been on that place. If we got this area going with some industry, we could do something with this. What the city's talking about doing now is with Andy Anderson now as the designated economic czar for the city of Palm Bay, and also our county commissioner. They're talking about just selling off chunks of city parcels. And if I'm not mistaken, this chunk right here is a pretty good size of it. I think this chunk right here is owned by the city. So what they'll do is they're going to say that what we're going to do is we're going to sell off these parcels in Unit 51, which we're entering now, and that's going to be part of the way that we pave the roads. Okay, if you flood the market with parcels, you know, you're going to bring down the value of that thing, but that is a way to partially pay for the road paving. So they're thinking that's good, but wouldn't it be better to bring an industry out here? Look at all this territory. Would it be better to bring out here a company that does solar power? There are companies right now that can take this road and pave it with solar panels. And in this area, the compound, we have hundreds of miles of roads. The compound and some other areas of the city, we have hundreds of miles of roads. This could be our laboratory right here for a new age in alternative energy. But what I'm afraid of, what my fear is, as we head out into the St. John's Marsh area, that what people may be looking at, of course they wouldn't tell you if they were, because government officials right now in the state of Florida, they don't like to be up front with everything. They like to hold everything close to the vest. My fear is that what they're looking for out here is pockets of gas, pockets of natural gas. Because it seems strange to me that they want to sell off a lot of these parcels and move everybody away from here and abandon certain portions of the city. Just let them go. Don't pave them. Don't worry about paving. Worry about things like Emerald City, but don't pave. And we could be utilizing these areas for alternative energy. And I'm concerned that other people have other plans for this area. I mean, currently right now, this area of Unit 51, as you can see, it's hazardous. It's an attractive nuisance. You know, we're getting into places here where the roads are actually mowed. They have to mow the roads to keep the grass off the roads. But here this bakes in the sun. It's collecting solar energy all day long. This could be an opportunity for us. We could turn South Brevard into Silicon Valley for alternative energy. We could do it. We have everything we need here. We have the space, we got the sunshine. There's nothing going on but sunshine and wind 24/7, 365. And we're not doing anything. You know, we're playing games with Emerald City and not paving roads and telling constituents essentially just to stick it. And that's not good government. When people are more worried about empire building and satisfying their friends who are developers for certain high-end, you know, Vieira South type developments, when what they should be doing is looking at opportunities that are represented by places like this, then you need to change your government, you know? And certainly if your state rep could absolutely give a damn, and the party that put him up there could absolutely give a damn about what's going on. You know, why keep voting the same people in?